Hey everybody, today let's have a look at Jacksonville Terminal Company's latest offerings of 53-foot containers. Two different body styles, several different ends, several different doors, lots of variety. Let's learn a little something about containers. So JTC has basically two styles of 53-foot container. There's an 8, 55, 8, and what that means is you've got 8 corrugations, 55 corrugations, 8 corrugations, and then you've got this style container here. This is a 642-6. Now, between the different containers, there's also subtle differences in each body here. So I'm going to show you the 855 8s first, and then we'll focus on the 642 6s. So we've got 3 different sides on this container here. If you look, the Schneider at top's got double placard holders. The EMP's got a single placard holder. The bottom 2, no placard holder. And these placard holders are not printed on. They're actually cast into the side. So these are separate castings for each of these 3 containers. I'm going to just slide this guy out of the way, and we'll focus on these 3 here. In addition to the different sides, I want to show you the ends here. So we have on the front, we've got an 070 style container front, 7 corrugations. We've got a 0601, which is 6 corrugations with a bottom corrugation. And then the Werner container here has vertical corrugations. You can also see that you've got the placard holders cast into the front of these guys as well. Now if we swap these things around to the doors, no placard holder, single placard holder, double placard holder, and these are what they call a 131 style rear door. Here we have the 642 6 style container. I'm going to show you some subtle differences in detail, but first I want to cover a neat little detail in paint. So they did a first run, a set 1 version of the Canadian Tire container. I just happen to have one here. In this run they've done set 2, set 3. So there's now 6 different road numbers available for these containers. There is a subtle difference, however, in set 1 versus set 2 and set 3, and that's right at the front here. You can see that there's dangerous goods placards printed on the side of this container, none on this one. So that's a really neat little subtle difference. We have a Canadian Tire without lettering on it, and it also has really well done dangerous goods placards. In fact, I can read this one up here. This is a corrosive placard. Transex is a Canadian trucking company with a little bit of container service up here, domestic. And of course, we've got Patched Out Hub Group, now in CSX service, and Patched Out Pacer. This is in COFC logistics service. Some little subtle differences with these guys, mostly in the doors. So between the 2 Canadian style or Canadian tires that they've released here, we've got a smooth door on the one with the lettering, and we've got the panel style door on the non-lettered version. And the rest of these all have the panel version door. Okay, printing is excellent on these things. If you get a chance, you can read everything on the back doors of these things. Absolutely fantastic. You've got all the appropriate reflective tape down the side, reflective tape in the corners. So when these are hauled on the highway, you have to have that tape up there. Really, really well done. The patch painting on these guys down here is really, really cool. I really dig this. You've got the old Hub Group paint patched out. You can read Hub Group on there still. So you've got the faded colors and the non-faded colors there. So this one here, of course, is the paint's been oversprayed over top of the old markings. This one, they would have just pulled the decals, and that's what that's representing. They did a run of this container similar to this, an ex-Pacer container, but now an EMP service in the first run. And something that I get a kick out of is this is a lighter blue, so it's been faded more than the container that they released in the first run. Comparing the roofs on the 2 different styles, you'll also note that there is detail differences. The 855 8 container has wider corrugations than the 642 6. IBC pin locations are painted an opposing color. And of course, the reporting marks are on each end of the container in prototype specific locations. JTC uses a magnetic system to hold their containers together. Each container has 3 individual magnets in the floor. The roof has a thin strip of metal up inside. The containers also have IBC pins on each corner at the 40-foot mark and holes in the roof to accept those pins. So it's a simple matter of lining up pins with holes. Your containers are stuck together nicely. Now, of course, that does add some extra weight Each container weighs approximately 12 grams, and that converts over to 0.4 ounces. These are absolutely outstanding models, and of course JTC has a wide range of intermodal equipment in N scale. I'm going to do reviews on all the different models that they make. In the meantime, feel free to drop by jtcmodeltrains.com and learn more. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.